Rockstar Games loves iOS, and they've released one of their biggest titles ever on the platform. It's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This seems, you know, even though we've had the other 2 Grand Theft Auto games on this platform, this feels impossible to me. I can't believe they squeezed this enormous PlayStation 2 console game onto this iDevice like this.
If you don't buy this game, you're a buster.
You crazy. Let's get up out of here.
Same old CJ. Buster. Straight buster.
2004 this thing came out, and it absolutely pushed the PlayStation 2 and the definition of what a video game could be. This game is absolutely huge. We've had bigger GTAs since then, and certainly prettier GTAs since then, but there was something really special about San Andreas and the massivity, that's a new word I just made up,
good word,
of the scope and the ambition. I mean, Rockstar, everything was in this game. This game did everything. You had 2 massive cities to explore, and in between the massive cities was a whole countryside that you could spend hours just driving around in. The fact that this, less than 10 years later, fits on something that can fit in my pocket next to my butt is kind of just, I can't even believe the world we live in.
Oh, here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country.
But the other cool thing about this game is that if you bought one of those Moga Power Ace controllers or the Logitech controller or whatever, the first sort of dribble of these iOS 7 controllers for your phone, this actually works beautifully with it, and it becomes kind of the killer.
Is the right
well, it becomes
word.
the killer app for a controller, because using the swipe and touchscreen functionality on the phone, it's not that great.
You know, the other thing that's going on here, it's the fact that it's such a huge game that trying to view it through this tiny portal is ridiculous. I mean, this is one of those games that I'm glad that I own. I'm glad I gave Rockstar more money that they don't really need.
Nope.
I mean, maybe they do. They're making the new Red Dead. But so I gave them a little donation. I'm glad that it's on my phone, but I will probably, realistically, never go back to this thing again. I played it for a little while. I remember the incredible soundtrack, which is here for somehow, some way. The entire soundtrack is here. You've got all 11 radio stations. You've got the great voiceover work from Samuel L. Jackson.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back. You haven't forgotten about us, have you, boy?
Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
And everything's up-res, too. It's all in HD.
So much better than the PS2 version.
I know, and because it's all compressed onto the tiny 5-inch screen, it looks incredible.
Everything in this game is kind of silly. It's a game that Rockstar said, let's have a sense of humor about all this stuff, and the sense of humor kind of went out the window a little bit with 4 and 5. They don't poke fun at themselves as much as they did in San Andreas. It was a much more playful world.
It wasn't as overt, you know. With San Andreas, it was very overt that they're having some fun with it, but it's still abrasive. It's still a dive into a culture that is incredibly violent, and you get into all kinds of harrowing situations, which is what you want out of a GTA game.
You trying to ruin my day?
It's incredible as a marvel, a technological marvel.
Or if you have like 1,000 hours to kill, you will play this thing.
You should go and get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You should go visit your grandmother. She's not going to be around forever.
Buy her a copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What are you going to give San Andreas?
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
It's a 10 from me. What else could I give it? It's incredible.
Okay.